What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Let's talk about it. I do want to respond to Carlos, comments on Facebook. See, Carlos is a narcissist. One thing about a narcissist, they know how to manipulate, they know how to play the victim, and they know how to gaslight, and they know how to send their flying monkeys out to change the narrative, and that's what Carlos been doing. You notice that Carlos is getting very bold on social media. He starts to open up more. He starts to speak on how he feels. You know why? Because nobody in Carlos' life is holding him accountable. Now, Carlos posted this that I want to respond to and react to. But I also been posting videos in the past that really tell y'all how I really feel about the situation. And see, a lot of people want to talk about morals. Yeah, morally, y'all might believe Holly had all the rights, but legally, she did it in an unlawfully way. Again, my argument always going to stand with the forensic evidence. If the forensic science evidence is pointing at Romeca being pow from a distance, that's what I'm going to talk about, and that's what I'm going to stand by. See, I think the biggest issue in this situation is people rather believe a witness statement versus science. You cannot argue against that. Yes, the witness said it was out there fighting. That's when, Holly pow Romeca. But according to the medical examiner office, Romeca was pow from a distance. You can't argue that, right? But this video is not about that. This video right here is about Carlos. Carlos is getting bolder on the internet. He's starting to be very vocal on social media. And the reason why, because a lot of people is not holding Carlos accountable. He got a lot of people standing in his corner. Accountability play a big part in this situation. So Carlos ended up posting this on his social media. He said he's not Team Holly. He's not Team Romeca. He took care of both of his baby mother. So I'm like, what does got to do with anything? See, what Carlos trying to do, he's trying to clean up his image. Carlos is a narcissist. They gaslight, manipulate, and they know how to play the victim very well. And that's what Carlos is doing. He's playing the victim. You said that you took care of both of your baby mothers. What the hell they got to do with the day that Romeca was unalive? The day that Romeca was unalive, you did choose a side. You choose Holly's side. Carlos' witness statement goes against the forensic evidence too. So if you never choose nobody's side that day, and if you saying that you love both of your baby mothers equally, you would never lied in the criminal investigation. You made it seem like, it was a physical altercation between Romeca and Holly. If you would have told the truth that Holly pow Romeca from a distance. You never said that. It took for the forensic evidence to come out for people to notice that the shots was fired from a distance, not close range. So I'm only going based on forensic evidence. I already told you I speak from a legal standpoint. Forensic evidence have shown and have proven that Romeca was shot from a distance. It have shown and have proven that Romeca and Holly was not in a physical altercation with Holly pow Romeca. So if you wasn't on nobody's side that day, Carlos, why your witness statement does not align with the forensic evidence? Answer that. You know why it don't align with the forensic evidence? Because the day that Romeca's life was taken, you chose to stand on Holly's side. You stood on the side of Holly. That's why you had your flying monkeys coming to the internet, destroying Romeca's character. Romeca died. 3 days later, this man was posting all type of aggressive videos of Romeca on the internet. Why would he do that? You know why? Because he tried to help Carlos. He was cleaning up Carlos' image and painted an image of Romeca being the villain in the situation. So for Carlos to come to the internet and say that he never chose nobody's side, he not Team Holly, he not Team Romeca, that's a lie. The day that Romeca's life was taken away from her, you choose Holly's side. You stood on the side of Holly. You been Team Holly throughout this whole entire criminal investigation. So how can you come to the internet and lie? See, that's what narcissists do. They like to lie. They lie all goddamn day. See, Carlos trying to paint this image of him being the perfect baby father, a good man, the man who took care of his baby mothers, the man who took care of his kids. You know what the internet see? The internet see a weak-ass man who created chaos between both of his baby mothers, which led to one of them unaliving the other one. We see you as a weak-ass man who allowed this situation to go down the day that Romeca lost her life. If you never chosen anyone's side, Carlos, you choose to stand with Holly. Because if you really cared about your son, you wouldn't still be in a relationship with a woman who took his mother's life. You choose yourself. You worried about your self-image, your self-ego, your self pleasure. It's always been about Carlos. This situation is all about Carlos. Carlos, you are the reason why Romeca is not here, and you're going to be the reason why Holly end up in prison. And you are the reason why both of your sons going to be motherless. Now, that's just how I feel about the situation.